Oh, what a hero, though. If that man can become the heavyweight champion of the world, then anyone can do anything, right? What an inspirational story. How happy am I right now? Because I'm a fat sack of shit. Maybe I could do something one day. Maybe I could become the heavyweight champion of the world. If he can do it. If he can do it.
Oh, UFC 260.
Ngannou. Miocic. No. Oh, well, there you are then. Actually, Ngannou, yes.
Ngannou, yeah.
Yes, that's right. He won. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert for those who haven't seen it, but if you're watching a review, then you're a fucking idiot if you haven't seen it yet and you wanted to watch it. So, tough tits.
Yeah, that's pretty silly. How you doing?
It is. It's a silly business if you're doing that.
You feeling good? You excited? You enjoy this fight?
What I was able to see of it, because my internet connection has been piss poor all day, I don't know if it's going to affect this recording. Mind you, though, my internet connection seems to affect it every single recording. That's why I'm out of sync all the time. It's forest internet, so apologies for that out the gate.
Because you live in a hobbit hole.
I live in a hobbit hole, and it's just the way she goes, I'm afraid. Sometimes she goes, sometimes she don't. It's the way she goes.
There you are, then.
But we did it. We watched it, UFC 260. We've watched Ngannou become the new champion.
Champion. Is that French?
I'm assuming so. That or Swedish.
Oh, you look a bit Swedish.
Just a light Swedish.
Hermidur, bro.
Hermidur. But guys, before we go any further as well, just to kind of like hit you with this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit all the good shit. You know, we love hearing from you. We want to see more of you. Don't forget to comment. But let's get into it. UFC 260. We had all the fights known to man.
There was 5 fights. 5 fights known to man.
5 fights that happened. Things went down. Punches were thrown. Submissions were held. You know, all the things you kind of come to expect.
110%.
Exactly. Guys and gals, they went out. They gave it 110%. The only way they knew how. They wanted to give it a good fight. They gave it a good fight. They put the 110% in, and the rewards were reaped.
You're right, and I don't want to brag or anything, but the boys gave 4 predictions last week.
We gave full predictions. The only one we didn't predict was the women's fight, and simply because it wasn't on the card when we reviewed this last week. So, you know, we were kind of like...
Yeah, and if we had done that, we would have gone 5 for 5, but we went 4 for 4.
Exactly. I would have chosen Miranda Maverick.
Obviously.
Because she's got a small little head, because she's going to be hard to hit. And also with a name like Maverick, how could you not back her?
Maverick, obviously the coolest name in the world.
Exactly. But no, we went full up. Oracle, as we all expected, let's face it, was completely incorrect.
Let the team down.
Let the team down.
Yep.
She thought Stipe was going to win. She was completely incorrect. We, the boys, were obviously right.
Obviously.
Because why wouldn't you back a guy like
Ngannou?
His grappling skills has got so much better.
From those 3 seconds of grappling that we saw.
Yeah, we come out and give it 110%.
Might have given 111.
You give it 100. Ooh, it's a bit too much. That's just not feasibly possible.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be ridiculous.
No, you're just being a bit silly now.
Okay.
Right, let's keep the silliness down, okay? We're a professional podcast.
This is a very serious podcast. Don't want to be silly with 111% shit like that.
No, you don't. People are going to look at it and go, oh, these guys are fucking idiots.
111%. Not even possible. Fucking 110% the most, mate.
No, I know. But we started off, we didn't watch the prelims, as always. You guys should know this by now. We don't watch the prelims. We did in our first try round, but then realised it took a decade to watch. So here we are, just doing the main card. But we started off with a little bit of malarkey. Coming about.
Oh, very fancy.
I know. We had Karma Worthy.
And
malarkey looked like he had years of pent-up aggression and deep-seated sadness.
Very angry man. Very angry.
Oh, yeah. So Malarkey come out there and absolutely bludgeoned Karma Worthy with a lot of pent-up daddy issues.
Yeah, karma worthy, ironically not worthy of this main card fight.
He was not worthy of this. Well, didn't he have like a funny nickname? What was it? The Death Star. That was his name.
Was that him? Yeah, that's a funny
Yeah,
nickname.
but just like the Death Star in Star Wars, it got blown up.
Blown up big time.
It got blown up big time.
It's like, use the
Malarkey-
Force, Luke.
Yeah, no. He literally Malarkey found the little tiny hole in the Death Star's shields and took advantage of it and blew it up.
Exactly. Boom, no more Death Star. Have to build a second one.
Malarkey, we should call Jamie Malarkey the Millennium Falcon. That should be his new nickname.
But it wasn't the Millennium Falcon that destroyed the Death Star.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, in the second Death Star.
Yeah. Well, it was still the same Death Star.
No, it's a second. He blew the first one up.
It didn't blow it all completely up, you son of a bitch.
Oh, they got all the exploded pieces, put them all back together, did they?
It wasn't completely exploded.
It
There was
was.
still the remnants of it, and they were rebuilding back from what they.
No. They built a fresh one. New Death Star.
don't-
Death Star 2.0.
Don't be a jive turkey with your life, Buzz.
I'm,
All right,
no,
no one appreciates it.
I'm not
All right,
a
you come
jive
here-
turkey.
You've lost all credibility when you come in with 111%,
All right, well, I guess I lose that one.
and also you look like an egg.
You look like an egg.
At least I've got a beard.
Yeah, well, you look like a hairy egg.
Well, I'd rather be a hairy egg than just an egg.
Yeah, well, fuck you. At least I got hair on my head.
So we've got more than you.
I don't know how to win this argument.
You can't win it. You've lost all credibility with 111%.
Okay, well, I'm going to grow my beard back, and then I'm going to fuck you up.
There we go. That's good. I like the sound of that.
That's what I'm talking about.
But yeah, Malarkey won. Round 1, 46 seconds in.
Ooh, quick.
Karma Worthy was Denzel Washington.
Don't blink,
He was
motherfuckers.
finished.
Yeah, that was a big win for Malarkey. He's coming in hot, man. I hope he gets moved up the rankings good for that one.
I know he's an ugly bastard. He deserves some form of reprieve, I think, for that.
Absolutely.
And also, he just definitely looks like he's got some serious issues that have led him to this moment.
He does look like he could be one of those Dexter motherfuckers. He's killing people on the side.
Oh, yeah. He looks like he's done something bad in his life, and he's just paying for it.
Oh, poor guy.
But then we had the next fight. Gillian Anderson. What am I saying? Who's Gillian Anderson? I think she's an actress.
Is she?
I don't know. I'm assuming so.
Isn't she the one from Friday Night Dinner?
I don't think so.
No, never mind then. No, I'm done.
I'm done. So Gillian Robertson, should I say, not Anderson. I saw the Sun, and I just went with Anderson.
Oh, well,
So
there
we've
you
got
are
Gillian
then.
Robertson versus Miranda Maverick.
What a name.
Eminem over here. That was a unanimous decision for Maverick. This fight, I haven't really seen much of the fights this week because, again, my internet connection was so piss poor.
Yay.
I just physically couldn't watch it.
You're still on
I
dial-up,
just-
man.
It may as well be dial-up, or there's like a little hamster just kind of running around a little wheel.
That hamster gets
Trying to
tired too
figure
much,
it
man. You need a new hamster.
Need new hamster. That hamster has reached the end of its working life.
Yeah, old, man. It only does like 2 megabytes a second.
Exactly. It's finished. It's finito.
Useless.
But I didn't really see much of what was going on. There was a lot of ground grappling and stuff like that. But Maverick got the win. So let's move on. Next
Got the
fight.
dub. Next fight. That's what I'm talking about. Flyweights.
had
No,
The
wait.
O'Malley Cat.
Bantamweights.
We had O'Malley Cat versus Almeida. Mida.
Yeah, Thomas Almeida.
Yeah. So these guys, 3 rounds, finish in the 3 TKO, and it was fucking brutal. It looked like when you see like a fight in the street in like on a night out.
Yeah, it did. I told you, man.
And then
I
see
told you
someone
about
get
sugar.
knocked down, and then O'Malley Cat just come at him and just fucking cocked him, and then walked off like it was trying to make it look like it didn't actually happen. Like he just did it in front of the bouncers real quick, and then walked off. Like that was the impression I got. Like this, that wasn't a fighting technique. That was just like, I'm gonna fucking hurt this guy right here
Heard him. Get the fuck out.
with his fucking Takeshi 6ix9ine hair.
Gangster hair, man. That's the best hair in UFC for sure. There's no one with hair that can even come close.
That's the hair of a snitch.
That's the
That's the hair
goat
of a
hair.
snitch.
That's not a snitchy hair, man.
Oh, that is snitchy hair.
No, no, no.
No, he's a snitch.
Yeah, but he gets stitches.
Yeah, but O'Malley,
O'Malley, he not a snitch,
Snitch
man.
hair.
Who's he
Snitch.
snitched on?
but he's got snitch hair.
Nah, it's not copying the snitch.
Or not, he's still got snitch hair.
All right, okay.
Okay, don't forget you've lost all your credibility.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing well this episode.
You're not. you've got to redeem yourself somehow.
How am I going to do that?
I know.
I predicted 4 fights.
Predicted 4 fights, but then you let yourself straight down.
Ah, God damn it. I'm sick of this shit, man. Why do I even do this podcast?
You're the one that started all this.
It's fucking embarrassing myself every time.
You embarrass yourself.
Oh, let's do a podcast. Whose fucking idea was that?
But no, I liked Sean O'Malley from what I could see. He's quite. His hair doesn't seem to represent his personality in the ring.
Yeah, he's got a very outlandish style, and then he's very outlandish person. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Very business when he's in the ring. Like I got very much business. Like this guy looked like he looked dangerous when he was in the ring.
Very dangerous. So unorthodox as well. You never know what he's going to throw. He's constantly switching stances. He's constantly throwing kicks and then punches, and then his feints as well. He's feinting constantly, and this is how he's so good and how he's able to land stuff. Is he's feinting, and then when people react, that's when he comes in. Wow.
His hair color as well, so it keeps people guessing.
Right, he's like a chameleon in that motherfucking octagon.
I know. He just blends into the background.
Like, where is he? Oh shit, his hair has disguised himself. No?
He's painted himself. He's got some body art.
That'd be cool though.
But no, O'Malley there, knockout at 3 minutes 52 in the 3rd round of the bantamweight bout.
That's pretty good.
The chicken fight ended in the 3rd round.
And he beat him twice, right? He knocked him down in the 1st round and then walked off, and probably shouldn't have walked off. Probably could have finished it in the 1st. And then he just played with him for another round and then finished him in the 3rd. It was kind of mean, kind of bullying.
It was giving people a show. This guy's a fucking animal in there.
He is. That's what he said afterwards. He was like, yeah, I could have beat him there, but I want to get that show like real knockout. You know what I'm saying? I need to go in there and I need to give 110%, and I want to get that big W. I want to get the bonus because I'm Sean O'Malley. I like to be the sugar show, and I like to do all those cool things.
Yeah.
Was that a good impression? Was that redemption? Did I redeem myself?
I'd say you missed one bit though, so you haven't fully redeemed yourself.
What did I miss?
You missed I fucking love you, Joe Rogan.
Oh yeah, he did fucking love Joe Rogan. God damn it.
So you just don't know what's wrong with you today.
These goddamn stoners.
These goddamn stone man.
It's like fucking Cheech and Chong on UFC.
I know. And then up next we had the shitty rapper Tyron Woodley versus Vincent Luque.
Oh, that's nice.
And Luque, this was it's round 1 again, right to the end of the round. How long are the rounds? 5 minutes?
5-minute rounds.
5-minute rounds. So he did literally 1 minute and 4 seconds he had left to finish this fight, and he did it in round 1 at 3 minutes 56 with a submission.
Oh yeah, what choke was that? Was it like some sort of
like
anaconda choke?
Type.
It was a Roman Reigns-y kind of guillotine with the arm in, anaconda style.
But he did like the more Woodley seemed to kind of move and try and get out of it, the more he kind of set it in deeper himself.
Yeah.
Like he finished himself up in this fight.
Yeah,
like he was
silly
not.
boy.
He panicked, I think, when he was down there, and Luque just took full advantage of that.
Right.
And Vicente
Luque. Yeah, congratulations, man. I told you Woodley was done, and Woodley is done. He needs to retire now. That's four losses in a row, I think. Motherfucker's out.
Even the commentators were saying how he was like doing so well, and then who did he come up against? Kamaru Usman.
Yeah, he got Usman, and before Usman, Woodley was destroying everybody. Like people were talking about this guy is the best. No one's gonna beat him. Usman turns up, crushes him twice, I think, and then he's just lost every fight since.
It just takes one person to finish someone off, I think, and really knock their confidence back and just finish them off.
Yeah.
It it's the same within any sport now. If you get an injury or anything like that, it can set you back. If your mind doesn't get fully back into it, and that you can just see yourself just falling back further and further, and it's hard to recover from that.
You're absolutely right.
Sport, you know what I mean? This is not me being a UFC expert. This is just kind of common knowledge, I'd say.
You're absolutely right, and he's getting up there as well. He's getting to his late 30s now, so peak's behind him. Time to move on. Maybe not do a rap career, but maybe try something else.
Open up an ice cream shop.
Oh, and I'd buy a Woodley ice cream.
I'd buy some Woodley ice cream.
I wouldn't call it Woodley ice cream though.
No, I'd call it I don't know.
Yeah, never mind.
My mind's blank. I was going for something like Ice Tyrone or something.
That's awful. What I scream in the octagon?
I scream in the octagon. Octagon cream.
That's disgusting. Jesus.
Iceagon cream.
This is why UFC hasn't brought out any ice cream. There's just no good names for
This
it.
is why they have not brought out any ice cream. The octagon just does not sit on the stick right.
Oh, could you imagine octagon ice cream? I wouldn't eat that.
I would eat it.
No, I would eat it, but I wouldn't like it.
I'd eat it in one.
Nice. You get that right in there. Look like you've done that before.
Oh, I've done it many times before.
Many a time.
Many a time. Oh, you wouldn't even believe. And then we went on to the heavyweight title bout.
Oh, the main event
of the evening.
Didn't I tell you? I told everybody.
Well, I predicted it.
Yeah, but you only predicted it off the back of what I told you, so.
No. I predicted it before everybody, and I gave you my reasons why I did it.
Yeah, but
Ngannou, I like saying his name.
But you wouldn't know how to say his name if it wasn't for me.
And he looked like an 80s villain.
Yeah.
He looked 80s like action film villain with the lightning bolts inside of his head. That's why I chose him. It wasn't from any of his history fights or from his actual technical skills. I chose it for my own comedic reasons. And
well, congratulations.
Trust my judgment, so go fuck yourself.
I supported you, man. Oh, Jesus.
What? I don't know what it is. I'm very aggressive today. I'm sorry. I apologize to everybody.
Very aggressive, and I'm very timid today. You know, I'm feeling a bit insecure and stuff. Shaved off my beard, feel really bad, and you're just bullying the fuck out of me.
You brought it out of me. You started it by shaving your beard off, all right?
Yeah, I shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't have done it. What a mistake.
See, I've done it before as well. I've shaved my beard off. I've regretted it big time. So
I thought I got shows starting up again soon. It's probably the last chance I got to shave my beard off, so I thought I'd do it one last time.
I like having like just the mustache, but I want to kind of tone up my face a bit more before I go full mustache again.
Definitely.
That'll look more presentable rather than just like fat chin and mustache.
Yeah, no, it's just too pedo-y if you're just going straight mustache with a big double chin.
Exactly, it just looks a bit creepy. It don't look right.
Yeah, you had a trench coat and people are like calling the police on you everywhere you go.
It's like I'm just keeping warm.
They never believe you. What's underneath? Nothing at all.
I'm sorry. I've got a little breezy. I like it like that.
You gotta let your ship breathe, man.
Let it breathe. And I felt like I was protecting myself by wearing the trench coat.
It's a good point. I don't think it'll hold up in court.
An act of God.
Exactly. No harm done. The Lord is my shepherd.
The Lord is my shepherd. I give it 100%. No, I liked seeing Ngannou. It's the first time I've seen him fight, and I really, really enjoyed that. He's now my second favourite.
Second favourite?
Yeah.
Who's your favourite again?
Talkie.
Oh, Big Mouth.
Big Mouth. I like
Kathy
it.
Holland.
Yeah. More about a bit. Holland and Ngannou, they are my two favourite fighters. So
yeah, they're my two favourite fighters too. So we're on the same page for once.
Page. Boom. And yeah, I thought he was really good. But Jesus Christ, did Ngannou look like a fucking monster though? He just looked like an absolute machine before he even got into the octagon. I was like, this guy looks like a fucking animal here.
Absolutely incredible performance.
Stipe walked out. Stipe looks like a middle-aged dad who's just dropped the kids off at fucking football practice.
Yeah, man, he just put some effort in. Ngannou clearly worked out for this fight.
And you could see he lost the fight as soon as Ngannou, because like as we said, he'd be like, and he said on an interview last week he'd been working on his wrestling ready for this one.
That's right.
And as soon as he reversed and then took down Stipe, that was it.
That was the moment. That was the moment the belt changed hands.
And yeah, in Stipe's face, he was like, this. He's like,
fuck's sake! Now there's nothing I can do to him.
What do I do? He just shit himself. He was done. You could just see the panic in his eyes, and Ngannou was just like focused. He was like, he had like fucking like tunnel vision. It was just, you're fucking done, mate. You're
Absolutely
mine.
incredible. What a story from Franciz Ngannou, coming from Cameroon, an immigrant, got arrested. I was hearing Joe Rogan talk about this shit. He got arrested trying to get into Spain 7 times, thrown into prison, sent back to the Sahara Desert. Keeps trying, eventually gets there, gets thrown in prison for another 2 months, finally gets released, joins a boxing club, ends up in MMA, and is now the world heavyweight champion. What the fuck kind of a story is that, man? That's not a real story.
sounds insane.
If you
There's gonna
thought
be
Rocky was a Cinderella story, Jesus Christ!
There's going to be like a Lifetime movie made about him one day.
If someone showed me this film, I'd be like, well, that wouldn't happen in real life. That's just not a realistic story. You can't make that film.
They'll call his film Spanish Gold.
Spanish Gold.
Spanish Gold.
Why?
A man who went to Spain, got imprisoned, sent back to the Sahara, back to Spain, imprisoned, back to Sahara.
It's taking the piss, isn't they?
And then he got boxing, then he went to MMA, now he's the champion, Spanish Gold.
Easy peasy.
Easy, no, I'm done. You know what it's like.
Oh, what a hero, though. If that man can become the heavyweight champion of the world, then anyone can do anything, right? What an inspirational story. How happy am I right now? Because I'm a fat sack of shit. Maybe I could do something one day. Maybe I could become the heavyweight champion of the world. If he can do it. If he can do it.
He's opened up dreams.
I'm not 6'5" and genetic freak
That's
of...
Ngannou's new name, the Dream Factory.
The Dream Factory.
That's his new name. I don't care what. I don't know what he was before, but now he's the Dream Factory.
No, he was the Predator before.
Predator, drop it.
I think the Predator's kind of a harder name than the Dream Factory.
No, I like the Dream Factory. It's like, oh, the Dream Factory.
I don't know, man. You might just call him Imagination Man.
Imagination Man. I know. I like Dream Factory. Dream Factory. I'm all for it. It sounds like an 80s pop group as well.
It sounds like a Roald Dahl book. Franciz Ngannou and the Dream Factory.
It sounds like a 1980s new romantic band, and they go on tour with The Cure.
The Cure.
Like, I'm all for the Dream Factory is his new name. That's it. Done.
Okay, all right. If you say so. We'll sign it up. What a performance. I'm so happy. I'm so happy we got Franciz as the champion now. No disrespect to Stipe, who's defended the heavyweight belt more times than anyone else, but he's a boring motherfucker. Boring.
Disrespect to Stipe, you fucking shit.
All right, fuck you, Stipe. I'm so glad we got a new heavyweight champion now. I'm so glad that the heavyweight championship is open back up to the world, and now we get to see John Jones. Although, surely Stipe should get a rematch. No one's talking about that. Stipe's defended that belt more times than anybody else. He already beat Francis one. Surely he's owed a rematch. Surely. Surely. He's got to be owed a rematch.
No, and don't call him Shirley.
His name is Shirley now. He got knocked out. What are you laughing at, Oracle?
I don't even know how to say his surname. I can never say it.
Miocic. Miocic. Like a Mio, but then a chick at the end. Yo, it's Stipe Miocic. Yeah, that's it. Perfect.
That's close enough. Close enough.
Close enough. No, I'm done. But I think he deserves a rematch. Everyone's talking about, oh, Derek Lewis and John Jones. Stipe. This makes it.
Well, I've only seen Stipe versus Ngannou once.
But this makes it 1-1. This makes it 1-1.
Yeah, well, that's the way it'll stay for life.
We need a penalty shootout. You can't just go, oh, 1-1. All right, well, that's the end.
I'm happy with the 1-1.
So am I. To be honest, I don't want to see Stipe anywhere near the belt again. But to be honest, he deserves it.
Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows?
I know. He does. He's the most decorated champion of heavyweight history.
You know everything, don't you? Oh, you think you know everything. Oh, here we are. Here comes Buzzsaw with his all-knowing...
Listen, man, don't be like that. Don't be like that. I do know everything. And it's not... listen, it's not even that I know everything. It's that if I didn't know everything, I wouldn't start talking about it. I only talk about things I know about, and that's how I know I'm right.
Do you, though? Do you, though?
Come on, of course I do. Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to Buzzsaw Bronson.
Yeah, who knows everything.
Who has an egg for a head.
I know everything. Ask me anything.
Okay, what is the square root of 85?
I can't remember right now, but I do know it.
Well, you'd be able to tell me if you know it.
No, I do know it. I just can't remember right now.
All right. What is the blackest black?
Black.
No.
Listen, I know it. I just can't remember right now.
What is my favorite color?
Look, I know everything. I'm very forgetful.
You don't know everything. You've forgotten it, then you don't know it.
No, I still know it. It's just at the back of my memory bank. I just can't remember it right now.
You don't know it anymore. So
Bro, come on.
You got to be able to retain the information that you learn. You son of a bitch.
I retain it. I just can't reproduce it.
That's not very good. Then you're like a really shitty USB. You're like a real USB.
File not supported.
File not supported. You were like the graphics on that TV back there.
No, they work this
I'm gonna have
week.
to change. It worked this week finally. Like,
You
we've
can see
been
my
having some
nipple
issues
real
with it.
good.
I don't know what the hell it was, but I changed the format of how we save it, and it seems to work. So we may be back with having nice graphics behind us again. There's a little buzzsaw nip.
Oh yeah, very sexy.
Squeeze them puppies.
I don't know if we can put this on YouTube. That's a bit erotic.
I have to blur that bit.
Just put a little star over it.
Blur the sexual content. Just put like a little black strip across your nips.
Censored.
And over my belly button.
Your belly button is revolting.
It is.
It's deep.
I think it might be kind of slightly greyed out there. My belly button is horrible. I hate my belly button. I just hate my body.
Oh, come on, man. Don't hate yourself.
I do. I hate myself so much.
No, we're about body positivity on this show. We're all very sexy.
And for everybody else, your body may be great, and I say support yourself, but mine looks like a sack of shit.
Yeah,
like,
but
as I said before, I look like a bag of warm mango pulp.
at best.
At best.
On a hot day.
On a hot day, I tell you what, good God Almighty, like you have to. I smell like human garbage.
It is the smell that gets me when I see you. It's oh God.
Oh shit! Open a window, would you?
Oh Christ, we're outside.
I smell like a stale pot noodle.
That stale pot. Which flavour? It's beef flavour.
Congealed pot noodle left out in the sun.
With the ketchup all over it.
Just the ketchup.
Ugh.
I never put the sauces that come with the pot noodles in when I've had them.
No, I never understood them.
No, I don't understand. Why would you put ketchup into water, basically?
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Does not sound appealing to me in any way, shape, or form.
Tomato.
But then pot noodles, they're not nice.
No, they're disgusting. Horrible food. Who would eat those? My brother loves them. He basically lives on them.
Yeah, but I don't. If I ever do have them, I don't like them when they're watery. I have to make it like I put just a little bit of water in.
Yeah, that's right, man. That's how you meant to do it. People drown their pot noodles.
Yeah, and it's like just basically a drink.
Yeah, you end up drinking all that fucking disgusting
looks like
noodle
soup.
juice.
Yeah, so I'll put a bit of water in there, and then I'll just make sure that it becomes like a sauce.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I'm with you, man. That's how you meant to do it.
Thank you. That's the only way to make a pot noodle somewhat appetizing.
That's what I'm saying.
It can be.
If anybody wants a tutorial on pot noodle making, let us know in the comments, and we'll bring that out for you soon.
We'll bring you out a tutorial. But no, this is a really good event. If you haven't watched it yet and you've watched this beforehand, well, shame on you because you've now spoiled everything. But do go watch, at least watch the highlights because you do have some really cool fucking knockouts and finishes in this one. I really enjoyed this the UFC. But it seems to have been getting better because it got really boring for a while. And I think it's definitely picked up a smidge.
It's one of those things, isn't it? You just never know what's going to happen. And
No.
I'm so glad that it picked up this week because I've been excited about this pay-per-view for a while, and it delivered. Knockouts in almost every fight. Francis finally taking the fucking belt off Stipe. Oh, God, I couldn't be more pumped.
Well, that's what made it even better because he was just so stoked.
Right, you could see in his eyes the journey that he'd been on to get to that moment. You could see it all like flashing in front of him.
It was like his eyes just said relief.
Yeah, relief and success. Like
that was nice to see.
He achieved the dream that he set out as a child. He went, I want to do that, and that night he did that shit.
Yeah, like that was really. I think that was the icing on the cake. Was just so happy he was.
Yeah, a big fucking smile.
Joe Rogan shut him up.
Right.
This guy just kept talking, but that just goes to show how happy he was. He just didn't know how.
I'd like to thank all the people in the world today. Francis, just shut the fuck up. Just take the award and fuck off.
But no, that was really nice, I thought. But we won't be having any UFC next week because they seem to be having like a break.
No UFC.
No, so we will be back with the April 10th edition of UFC. It's going to be a pretty heavy week in 2 weeks' time. We'll have the Walking Brown Bread out next week and obviously this week, which is tomorrow at 2 p.m. GMT when you're watching this one to 2 p.m. Walking Brown Bread will be out, which will be episode 21.
Yes.
21. I can't remember the name of next week's one. Let me find out of that quickly, just very quickly.
They haven't called it brown bread, have they? That's our shit.
The walking brown. I'm actually typing the walking brown bread.
You messed it up.
It's not going to find out what that is. It'll just come up with our shit. Let me quickly find the 6 special episodes.
Oh, 6 episodes.
We are nearly done with The Walking Dead. So it is Diverged, episode 21. So that is tomorrow at 2 p.m. GMT, Greenwich Mean Time, on YouTube. The reviews have moved solely to YouTube as of now. So if you want to check out the reviews, you have to watch it on the Tube of You.
Exclusively on YouTube. Get your asses over to YouTube so you can subscribe to our shit.
Sessions are on Spotify, SoundCloud, and YouTube still. So just a little bit of information for you there, FYIs and all that stuff. But we will be back tomorrow, 2 p.m. So catch us then as it premieres on YouTube with episode 21 of season 10, Diverged, The Walking Dead, or The Brown Bread, whichever you prefer. And we will catch you with a UFC review in 2 weeks' time.
That's what I'm talking about. Thanks, boys. See you all tomorrow. Peace.
And don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Boom.
All right, Oracle. Hit that shit.
Play us.
Ngannou.
Yeah.
No.